It was one of those times I think I wasn't ready. I didn't plan well. I got excited more about just the prospect of getting it done than what am I gonna do when I get to step 2? I was just thinking like, oh, this will be cool. I get to swing a sledgehammer a little bit. Good freaking day. It is September 10th. I have a bunch of stuff to get done. The winter's coming. Task of the day? Well, you'll see in a minute, but I'll just tell you this. It involves this bad girl. Oh God. So, task of the day, knocking that bad girl out of here. Cleveland, baby. See how this works. So I get the pile all broken up. And that's when I'm thinking like, wow, I really didn't think anything past swinging this sledge. So I got the first side of the top broken up. And I just remember sticking my hand down in there and trying to pull out a chunk, and it came out like this big. And I was like, this is too small. What am I supposed to do with all this? So naturally I'm like, well, I got a truck. I guess I'll just throw it all in there. What do you do with it after that, man? Huh? Well, I gotta grab the truck. I'm gonna have to move Emily's car too. Whew. So the house, the water getting onto this header here has definitely progressed since we bought it. That's the reason I need to get this done. I need to get it done before winter. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with all this. That's just one side I got, and that's not even a lot of material here. So I gotta figure out what the heck to do with all that. That's where we're at. Day 2. We started working out. I got stupidly exhausted from the little amount of work I did because my body's already recovering, but I'm back at it. It's not quite as sunny today. We're gonna rip this thing apart. We did go out and buy some stuff at Home Depot yesterday. Mostly I went out for these gloves. My hands were getting all tore up from the concrete and bricks and all that underneath there. But we also bought new hose, new extension cord, and some soap so we can pressure wash the whole house. But Emily's cleaning inside for right now. I might do it after I'm done. While I'm outside beating on that porch, Emily's inside cleaning up this room. It's always got to get worse before it gets better. That's what my mom always said anyway. Okay, I'm gonna give my body a bit of a break. I'm tired. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start pressure washing a little bit. See what we can get here. So I'll give you guys a close up. I think you can see all that. It's just stained real bad. Just, I don't know, probably old dirt, whatever. See how it turns out. Take a couple more swings of this bad girl over here. Well, I'll do some research. We'll revisit that another day. I remember sitting there thinking, what have I gotten myself into? You know, sometimes the DIY thing can turn into like OMG real fast. And I just remember sitting there slamming that sledgehammer down over and over and over again, thinking, oh my gosh, what have I done? You know, why am I doing this? Why am I even attempting to break up 2.5 feet of solid freaking concrete? And one thing I've learned in my life, especially from working on things so long, when something's not going right, sometimes it's a good idea to just walk away. Let it stew in your brain a little bit. A lot of the time you'll kind of just figure it out passively, or when you go back you have a set of fresh eyes. So I decided to just move on. I decided it was time to pressure wash the side of the house, you know? Which wasn't a bad alternative anyway, because really what was I going to gain aside from breaking myself from basically slamming sledgehammer into solid concrete, you know? Man, a couple hours later, side of the house. I hope the camera reflects it, because, well, that thing is a totally different color. It's totally black and green and everything. So I'm about done, man. We'll do the other sides of the house, and I'll do a walk around, show you before, show you after. Probably not going to show you a whole lot more of me pressure washing. It's not that fun to watch. So that's all she wrote, really. I got as much done as I could by hand. It's time to call in a little bit of help, you know? So, see what happens next time. There she is.